Parents, what is the most heartbreaking thing your child said to you? After my daughter died, I discovered her secret diary. The day that it happened was like any other. It was a Thursday in early May, one of those perfect spring days where the sun is shining and the air still has a hint of coolness left over from winter. My daughter Shiloh won Student of the Month at her elementary school for displaying a growth mindset. She was so proud when she came home from school that day, waving her certificate in the air and begging me to put it on the fridge. That was the last day I would see her alive. I remember I wasn't there to pick her up from school because I had to work. I worked as a barista at the local Starbucks and normally I loved my job, but that day was just exhausting. We were understaffed and the afternoon rush seemed to go on forever. All I wanted to do was go home, pour a big glass of wine, and relax. When I finally walked in the door after my shift ended, the house was quiet. Too quiet for an almost 7-year-old. I found Shiloh curled up on the couch with her favorite book. She jumped up when she saw me, so excited to tell me about her day. I listened and exclaimed over her certificate as I heated up leftovers for our dinner. After we ate, I tucked her in with extra snuggles and kisses. She was such an affectionate little girl. As I turned out the light, she said in her sweet voice, "Mommy, I want to die and go to heaven." My heart clenched, but she had been saying things like that for months. She was very spiritually inclined for a young child and talked often about God, heaven, and angels. I decided we needed to have another discussion about it. "Baby girl, you are way too young for that. You'll get to go someday, but you still have your whole life ahead of you here. Plus, I need you. I love you so much I couldn't go on without you." She just gave me her dimpled smile and rolled over to go to sleep. If I had known those would be the last words I ever said to her. After tidying up the kitchen, I poured that glass of wine I'd been dreaming of all afternoon and called my best friend. We got caught up in each other's lives while Shiloh slept peacefully down the hall. An hour later, I heard a heavy thud come from her room. I raced in to find her limp body collapsed on the floor, her lips blue. My mom's training kicked in and I immediately started CPR while calling 911.